can assure that prices will remain stable despite concerns over supply. These were triggered by a sharp drop in production and prolonged dry conditions in key growing regions. Authorities say the current challenges are part of a planned transition in the sugar sector and not a supply crisis. Measures are already in place to stabilize the market and protect consumers from shortages and price manipulation. Here now is Jasmine Wamboy with that story.
Hold, there is no cause for panic. The state also to the supply remains secure and now protection reach 2025. According to the Political Consecutive, 613,000 metric tons of sugar in 2025, meeting just 61% of the 1.2 million tons the country needs every year. This is a
Confirmed.
55% drop from the
We
record,
confirmed.
150,000 tons.
We focus now on 1.3 notes created
Nothing
and
was
one
confirmed, Flo. Please wait for
Time
this
for breath.
information.
Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2,
understood.
3.
Wait,
Exhale.
let us know
1,
when.
2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
You can keep repeating what needs to be confirmed, though.
We're looking for confirmation on 1.3 notes created and 1.4 notes linked. Is this confirmed?
Yes, not created, confirm, and linked.
Confirmed. Next, we address 1.5 focus prep. Is this confirmed?
Pardon? Continue on floor. Next step.
We shift to setup, 2.1 rhythm, and 2.2 recordings. Is this confirmed?
I did a live recording. One live recording.
Live recording is active.
I
We'll proceed
don't know.
with
Can
rhythm.
we add another recording, backup recording from your side?
Understood. We'll wait until rhythm is set. Let us know when confirmed.
The rhythm is set.
Confirmed. We address 2.3 initial timer and 2.4 check-ins. Is this confirmed?
Pardon? Can you repeat, Flo?
Confirmed. We now look at 2.5 stop time and initial index. Is this confirmed?
I'm getting the link. Just a minute.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Yes, index. Done.
Time to
1.3
pause.
notes created.
Please
Notes
stop.
are
Confirm.
for this session.
Eyes.
1.4 notes
Count.
linked. Notes are linked to our organizing sheet. Is this
Open
confirmed?
your eyes.
Link node is linked to the correct location. Yes.
We'll verify the exact link now. Once the notes are linked correctly to the organizing sheet, is that confirmed?
Yes, links node are linked in a correct location. SFC
Correct
team
link.
sheet. Ah, yes.
1.5 focus prep. We have clarified the focus or goal of this session. 2.1 rhythm. We have set the rhythm and pacing for the session. Is this confirmed?
Yes, confirmed.
2.2 recordings. Recordings are active for the session. 2.3 initial timer. The initial timer is set for our first segment. Is this confirmed?
No. So what do we still need to confirm?
We need to confirm 2.4 check-ins, that everyone is checked in and ready, and 2.5 stop time and initial index, that we have a stop time and initial index recorded.
We have 45 seconds, so we're gonna go over our stop time, which is unfortunate.
We're hearing that we'll exceed the stop time. We'll need to adjust our index and end timing accordingly.
I guess the stop time is that we're just gonna go and get as much done on the payroll as possible. So it might be 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours, but then we'll try to wrap up.
We're hearing that we'll aim to go up to 2 or 2.5 hours, focusing on payroll completion, and then we'll wrap.
Okay.
Time to stretch. Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
We'll take 30 seconds to stand, stretch, and move. Let me know once we're all back and ready to proceed.
Time to stretch. Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
Which will be one of Kenya's primary AFCON 2027 venues, is being developed under a multi-sectoral approach comprising the state departments of sport.
All right, we're done stretching.
Transport.
Now that we're done stretching, we'll confirm 2.5 stop time, that we've adjusted for a flexible stock window. 2.6 policy verification. We ensure all policies or guidelines are met for the session. Is this confirmed?
The policy verification, like,
We'll ensure
yeah, policy verification, yes, done.
3.1 focus and topics. We clarify our focus and list today's topics. 3.2 topic timer. We set a time frame for the first topic. Is this confirmed?
We are still not yet set the time for the first topic. The first topic is not yet having agreement. Tokens payroll. We go up to.
We're hearing that we'll dedicate up to an hour on the tokens payroll topic. Once agreed, we'll set that timer.
Okay, we say 1 hour, Jay.
We'll set the timer for 1 hour on the tokens payroll topic. Once set, is this confirmed?
Yes, done. Do you have an agreement on our topics?
No.
We'll hold until the timer is set. Let me know when it's ready.
We don't have agreement because it's not clear what we're doing. So if we want to do a status update and make a plan, we can do that. But we need to be actually doing work. So token payroll in general is just a
We'll need
concept.
clarity on
It's not
specific
right.
tasks under tokens payroll. Once we align, we'll confirm focus and timing.
Time to pause. Please stop.
We can do this. We are do the status and plan.
4, 5. Open
This is
your
the
eyes.
this is the first time we're ever doing.
This is the first time we're tackling this topic. We'll begin by establishing a plan before setting details.
November, December.
We'll hold until a plan is set. Let us know when you have clarity to confirm the next step.
Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
That's clear. To focus on a manual token payroll for November, December.
We'll focus on token payroll specifically for November and December.
Well, that doesn't follow policy, so we still have to do policy training, but because I think we're on December, January. But overall, it still doesn't address the bigger picture, which is that we have a lot of setup to do. We need to figure out what exactly where our goals are. Because we don't have a plan.
We need to clarify goals and do proper setup. We'll begin by identifying clear objectives before diving into the months.
December and less for
So we need to review options and get clarity on like all the steps that need to be done. Is our goal to complete it or not?
We're hearing we need clarity on whether the goal is full completion.
Then we need to have a status. Can we just update the status?
We'll hold until we have an updated decision on the goal direction. Let us know when it's clear.
Is that okay? When we have an agreement on our token payroll status for 12 minutes, then token payroll.
We'll focus on a 12-minute status update on token payroll first. Once that's done, we'll reassess the next steps.
Time for breath.
Is this confirmed?
Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
So what are our goals? What we want to accomplish, right?
Yes.
We're hearing we need to establish clear goals on what we want to accomplish. We'll focus on identifying those before we proceed.
2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
So yeah, I think we have agreement on topic 1, and this would be this would be operations, right? Internal operations.
Yeah.
We'll note this under operations. We'll proceed with the 12-minute status update. And once done, we'll reconfirm next steps.
Although this might take up to 24 minutes though, because we have a lot to plan out.
Okay. Planning may take up to 24 minutes. We'll hold that expectation as we proceed through the update.
All right, so we're in agreement on topic 1. Are we ready?
Yes.
Hearing agreement on topic 1. Once we confirm timing is set, we're ready to begin.
All right, so we want to go through all of our options. We want to make sure we have clarity on our goals.
We're hearing that we want to review all options and ensure clear goals. We'll focus on that as we begin the status update.
investing in top-tier dental and imaging services. Utilizing advanced ultrasound and X-ray diagnostics guarantees precision at every stage of the process.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
We'll hold here until you're ready. Let us know when to proceed.
So some of the options we need to review is like a single month, multiple months, approval of investment value, agreement on payroll itself, details of output and setup. And then we were doing the triple token for maximum value.
Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Value, agreement on payroll, output details, setup, and if we're doing triple token. We'll confirm each element as we go.
So we could either go as quick as possible, or we could do like maximum value. If we're doing as quick as possible, for example, we could just do 1 month. 1 month, we could do, just one token, and we could do.
We're hearing the choice between speed, 1 month, 1 token, or maximum value. We'll clarify which path we're taking before we move forward.
So if we want to go for maximum value, we could go for like, for example, the entire year, and we could do, all 3 sets of tokens, FQN, SFC, Unity. So obviously that's more work. We just have to decide what exactly we're trying to achieve here.
We're hearing that for maximum value, we could do the entire year in all 3 tokens. We'll decide on our target speed or full value.
So when you say entire year is from
We'll note the entire year would mean from January.
December.
December 31st, 2024.
We'll mark
to January 18th, 2026.
We'll confirm the ranges January 1st, 2024 to January 18th, 2026 once the scope is fully agreed.
This would be 1 year plus 1 month. So it's equal to, I believe, 13 moon months.
We'll note that's a total of 13 months from the start of 2024 to mid-January 2026. We'll confirm once we align on final scope.
That's fine.
Time to take a break. Please stop, write down whatever you were about to say, and take a break for 6 minutes.
We'll pause here and hold while you take a break. Let us know when we're ready to continue the discussion.
Okay, I guess we're taking a break, so you just don't know.
Let's take a break.
While you pause. When you're ready to pick up
Break.
exactly where we
Please
left.
stop, write down whatever
I will
you
continue
were about
after
to
break
say,
below.
and take a break for 6 minutes.
Okay, but you just don't know still, Lucy?
Pardon?
Simply remain silent for the break
You do
duration.
not have a clue what you're trying to do? You don't know what you want for your goals?
We're hearing that clarity on goals is still forming.
I think
Ready to refine them once you're back.
for me, I was like, if we can just do one man at a time, then we can. I don't know how stock can look like for 1 month.
Okay, well, we can consider doing 1 month. So anyways, let's take a break, and then we can go into the options for what 1 month would look like.
Yes.
We'll pause for the break, and when you return, we'll look into what a 1 month option entails. We'll pick up right there once you're ready.
End
It's
of
4
break.
o'clock.
Time to start. Please get focused on the session.
We'll focus right back on the session now. Let's continue exactly where we left off when you're ready.
All right, I'm back.
Hello, Jay. I'm back.
Hey, yeah.
Okay.
Welcome back. We'll pick up on exploring the options for what a 1-month token payroll would look like next.
So for the 1-month options, this would be December 25, January 26, which is the 206 moon month. And so we need to choose whether we only want to do SFC tokens, if we want to do SFC and FQN tokens, or we want to maximize value and do the SFC, FQN, and Unity tokens, which will get us the maximum value. And then we can do only the communications value. We can also do output verification and setup verification, which gives us much more value as well.
Time to go. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
We'll hold here. When you're ready, we'll continue with the next clarification or decision.
So if we want to do the maximum value, that would be line 40.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4.
So that would be that we would do 1 month with all 3 token sets, and then we would focus on all 3 types of value, like the output, the setup, and the communications value, to get the maximum possible value of everything.
We're hearing that maximum value means 1 month, all 3 tokens, and all 3 value types, output, setup, and communications. We'll confirm this path before proceeding.
That is fine. Then let's go with the 1 year at a time. Because when we already do 1 year, that will allow us to have the setup for FQN, Unity, and
Did you
then
say
the next
Did you say 1 month?
1 month. Yes, I mean 1 month. Sorry.
Okay, so we already have agreement on 1 month. So you want to do maximum value with all of the tokens and all of the output, setup, and communications?
Yes, just a full token.
What? Just a full token? What does that mean?
I mean, what I mean is with the output, with the setup, just like a full tokens.
Okay,
The
with
whole,
output, setup, and communications. Okay, and then we want to do FFC, FQN, and Unity tokens for maximum value.
that is where I don't understand about maximum value of SFC, FQN, and Unity.
Alongside output, setup, and communications. Once fully confirmed, we'll proceed.
What is
So
different? Is it not a duplicate on SFC?
so we technically only need 1 set of tokens to run the payroll for the core team, right? But technically we have FQN and we have SFC, so we could run both of those token payrolls, and then we have the policy on the split. So in the context of doing all of the work, if we want to do the Unity as well, that would mean that we're getting the maximum value, because the Unity tokens are, clearly worth much more than the FQN or SFC tokens.
We're hearing that Unity tokens are more valuable. So doing all 3
If I may ask why the Unity token is more valuable like others?
We'll finalize the approach.
Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
Okay, so the Unity token is more valuable because the tokenomics, that the way that it is issued is based on doing all of the work.
Now inhale.
The Unity token's value comes from its issuance tied to all the work. We'll proceed with this understanding as we finalize the approach.
1, 2, 3. Exhale, relax.
So if you're an investor and you want to invest money into a program and you know that if you don't do all the work, your investment disappears and you lose all your money, right?
Yeah.
That is what SFC and FQN are, right? Because you issue all the tokens regardless of whether you do the work or all the work or not. And so all of that money just evaporates and it just goes to zero and there's no value. Does that make sense? So with the Unity tokens are set up where you only issue tokens based on the percentage of all the work getting completed. And currently we're getting about 2% of all the work completed. So the amount of Unity tokens is minuscule compared to the amount of SFC and FQN tokens. So you're just getting, there's way, way less tokens. And so those tokens have actual real value based on us getting all the work done, not just doing a bunch of work that makes no value, right? So what we're doing right now is we're working a lot. We're not producing value because we're simply not doing all the work, right? It's like imagine if you build like all the walls of an entire house, right? But there's no kitchen, there's no bathrooms, there's no plumbing, there's nothing, right? So all you have is basically walls. You don't even have a roof, right? You can't rent it to a renter, right? There's no money to be made. It's just a waste of money. You've lost everything because all you have is walls and nobody cares about walls. They want walls with a roof and bathrooms, and they want, a kitchen, and they want, beds and bedrooms, and they want actual house that they can live in. They're not going to pay money for just having some walls with no roof. You understand? So you just lose everything. So for the FQ and SFC tokens, you're issuing 100% of the tokens. And so basically there's no value to back up those tokens. Whereas the Unity tokens, you're only going to be issuing 2% of the tokens because that's the amount of all the work we did. So that's the maximum amount of value. So the Unity tokens are going to be worth, 10, 20, 100 times more money, more value.
Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, let's do three of them then.
Yeah. So the Unity tokens are actually going to have actual real value to them because the value of them will be based on the actual work that's completed for all of the work so that we are successful. So if we're successful, the Unity tokens will be issued as real value.
Please stop.
And until we do all of the work, we don't get any.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
We're hearing that Unity tokens reflect actual completed work, thus holding real value, while SFC and FQN are fully issued regardless. We'll keep this perspective as we move forward with decisions.
So did you make your decision?
Yes, I make my decision focusing on 1 month, December, January.
We already have that, but what about for the tokens?
I say yes.
We're hearing
Do as you stated. Yeah.
December to January. Now we just confirm, are we doing all 3 tokens for maximum value?
So Lucy, did you confirm?
Yes, I confirm.
Confirm what? What are you confirming?
I confirm we do SFC, FQN, and Unity tokens
December to
all
January.
together.
Okay,
Now-
so all 3 tokens.
Yes.
Okay, so now let's put together a plan. So our plan is obviously the first thing we need to do is to set up the leap era tokens. Okay, so this is going to include SFC,
Yes.
which we've actually done, FQN, which we are almost done, and then Unity, which needs more work.
Be set up.
this needs a little silent work to get that set up. So then we are going to be doing the value tracking. So value tracking, we need to list everyone who contributed to contributed in December.
Time to stretch. Please
25,
stop, stand up,
January
and
26th.
stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
We'll hold here for your stretch. Once you're back, we'll pick up on listing the contributors and continuing the plan.
Time to stretch. Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
So when you list everyone who contributed, then we need to, estimate hours. We need to verify output and set up hours. And then we need to, have a final, well, I guess it's really just a, then we need to break down the percentage for each team. So then team breakdown. So percentage amount for each team breakdown. So for example, for Martins is going to be 49% FQN, 49% SFC, and 2% Unity. So that would be like an example. So once we have the breakdown for each, for all of the value of the hours, then we can calculate token amounts. And this would be basically, the pay rate / jurisdiction times the hours times the percentage teams. And then we're going to create the proposal. So then we can easily create the proposal from the calculations. And then we need to approve proposal with the team. And then we need to we have the cut, right? So we have to approve the investment. Then we have to do run the payroll. So run the payroll and the accounting and the liquidity and the investment and all that. Then we're going to do the sale. So this would be like, give everyone a chance to do their token sale. And then you would sell, add it all up, do one equal.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
And then we would transfer funds, and we would send out actual upfront. Right, so that would be the plan.
We're hearing the plan for layout, including
Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
So technically we could get through all of this today, except for the proposals. The proposals and the approvals, this part may require more time.
Okay.
But we could potentially move forward with getting everything set up with the liquidity and the investment, with the expectation that it will be approved. And then if it's not approved, then we can make amendments and change it based on what does get approved. So I feel like overall we can move forward with a lot of this even without the approval. And then once the approval gets done, we can just immediately run everything, and do the sale. So I think overall we could get through a lot of this today, and then from there we can finish up tomorrow, depending on the approval. So if the approved people don't vote, we can't get people to engage, then it might not happen until next week. It just depends on whether people are communicating. But we technically have to give 24 hours, right?
Yeah.
And usually the weekend is not the best time to get people to engage, but we can try.
Okay. That's good plan.
Okay, so we like the plan?
Yes.
Okay, so then the first step is either silent work for me to work on the Unity, or we actually no. Before we do the silent, let's just do the Leap Era setup, right? Let's do this together, review and verify
Okay.
everything, and make sure we have a plan. Because I need the previous notes that we worked on this.
Did I work with you on this?
Yeah, we worked on the Leap Era token setup. So
Previous, I think last year. Let's see. Okay.
so anyways, I think we're ready for topic 2.
Yes.
Because now we have a plan. We just have to execute the plan, and by the time we're finished, everybody will have money in the bank.
Okay. Let me get the notes for trying to find last year notes.
We'll hold here. Once you have the notes ready, we'll pick up on topic 2 and move forward.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale, 1, 2, 3, exhale, 1, 2, 3, pause. Inhale together, 1, 2, 3, exhale, relax.
We'll hold during your breath. Once you're ready, we'll proceed with the notes and continue with the next steps.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale, 1, 2, 3, exhale, 1, 2, 3, pause. Inhale together, 1, 2, 3, exhale, relax.
So this next topic is technically client work.
Okay.
We're hearing the next topic shifts to client work. We'll confirm focus and goals once we begin.
I'm looking for lip era note. Lip era. Legal. Oh, no, this is a legal note.
We're out of time on our first topic. So we need to get on to the next topic.
Okay. Do we have an agreement on our next topic? I think we already have an agreement. Can I create the tab?
Yeah, I think we have agreement.
Okay, let me make a tab.
We're hearing that agreement is set for the next topic, client work. We'll proceed once you begin, focusing on the goals for that scope.
Topic 2.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
We'll hold here while you pause. Once ready, we'll continue with client work as the next topic.
This one.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Silent token. Token setup. This was token status update. That has collision output setup individual. Is that the plan for tokens? Let me give you, maybe you can.
We're hearing that.
Here is the
We'll
note.
hold here and pause. Once you're ready, we'll pick up with the next step on client work.
The note.
So what's going on exactly?
I'm looking for the note. I just find another
So
one.
you don't have any work organizing? Is that the problem?
I'm searching for token work organizing. I only find the legal one.
Okay.
Amber's token work organizing.
So that's clearly the problem, is that we're not organized, right? We don't have a work organizing. So maybe just do policy training. All right. So I should be able to find something. Let's see. The first thing we need our overall tokens. So
Time to
FQN
take a break.
temporal
Please stop.
tokens.
Write down whatever you were about to say and take a break for 6 minutes.
We're on the 157 year. We already did everything for so this is the 157 degree leap era tokens, right? Token setup.
Time to take a break. Please stop. Write down whatever you were about to say and take a break for 6 minutes.
So I already completed everything for SFC, which means we have all the tokens, we have all the token addresses, we have all the links, everything's done, right? Completely done. So now we just need to do FQN. So with FQN, everything is started. I actually completed 1 token, and so now we just have to finish the other 5. So that should be pretty easy to do. From there, and this is obviously not happening. From there, we need to do the Unity ones. And so what we need to do for the Unity ones is we need to verify the value in relationship to
We'll pause here. Once you're ready, we'll pick up from verifying the Unity value and continue the setup steps.
Yeah, so we need to verify everything for the Unity tokens. So we can still do that. It should be pretty easy. The loan is going to go to the network.
So now I have a question. We have 2 work organizing. We have Amber's token work organizing and SFC token work organizing. Which one can we use?
I don't know. It's up to you. It's your organizing. It's not my organizing.
We're hearing that you have both options. We'll proceed with whichever organizing system you choose. Just confirm and we'll follow that.
Okay.
So what we're looking for is which. Oh, here it is. It's high. No, this is unity. Okay, so that's the unity. So we decided to do hype. That's what seems to have come up here. So I don't know exactly what hype is.
Oh,
But let's
this
go
is
ahead and take a break.
yes.
And then we'll go from there. So
We'll hold for the break now. Once you're ready, we'll pick up from the unity step and clarify what's next.
hyper EVM, that's it.
We'll hold here. When you're ready, we'll continue from hyper EVM and clarify next steps.
And
It's
the
4
break.
o'clock.
Time to start. Please get focused on the session.
We'll refocus now. Let's continue with the unity setup and proceed from where we paused.
And
It's
the
4
break.
o'clock.
Time to start. Please get focused on the session.
We'll continue once you confirm the next step. Just let me know when you're ready to proceed.
I'm back.
Okay.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
We'll pause here while you take that moment. Once you're ready, we'll resume and pick up from the Unity tokens.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Jay, are
Yeah.
you working on a token setup?
Yeah, just doing a little silent work.
Okay.
Getting everything all organized here. So just give
Okay.
me a few more minutos and we'll be good.
We'll hold while you finish organizing. Just let us know once everything is ready, and we'll continue.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together 1.